stop putting the idea of profitability on a pedestal. Stop putting the idea of earning payouts, the idea of making X amount of dollars a month, the idea of passing profit from challenges. Stop putting it on a pedestal. Stop putting it on this pedestal and just look at it as something simple. Just look at it as something regular, like breathing air. And I promise you, you'll see more success. That being said, though, it's Pop YouTube. Welcome to another video. Today, I want to talk to you about why I feel like a majority of traders fail to get over that first step, get over the first mountain of just passing a prop firm challenge, earning their first payout, and how you can overcome that. So, y'all may not know my backstory. I traded for 2 years before I passed my first prop firm challenge at all. Like, literally, I was trading for 2 years before I passed a single prop firm challenge, and now I pass them like clockwork. It's like drinking water to me. And the simple mindset shift that I had was that I stopped putting them on a pedestal. I stopped idolizing the idea of profitability, because when you're unprofitable, when you haven't done certain things, you might look at it from the bottom of a hill and like you look at it all the way up here, like, man, that's so far. I want to get there. I can't wait to be up there. Profitability, me making so much money. Yes, passing all these accounts. Yes, it's so great. But in reality, it's nothing. It's so simple. And you get so accustomed to it. Once you actually disattach the idea of just of the idolization from it, because it's kind of advertised like on social media. Certain people talk about just the idolization of profitability and how it's such a great thing and how your life's going to be completely changed after you're profitable, but in reality it's not. It takes so much extra work after you actually start passing these accounts. Once you start earning payouts, passing it and earning your first payout is the first step. It's going to be, I like to use an analogy, it's like climbing a mountain. You're going to climb to the top of that mountain of just earning your first payout, passing your first prop challenge, whatever the case may be. You're going to climb to the top of that mountain, and then you're going to look up and see a mountain 10 times bigger in front of you. You're going to look up and really see like, wow. And then on this mountain is, making large figures a month. It's going to be the financial freedom that you truly want. It's going to be being able to travel, being able to move on your own time, being able to buy whatever you want, retire your family. All of that stuff is on the next step up. And you can so easily just fall off. Like, it is so easy to fall off that mountain and then get back to ground zero if you don't do it the correct way. If you continue to idolize it, if you continue to just put it on this pedestal that it doesn't need to be on. The pedestal adds pressure. It adds a pressure that we don't need. It makes it so much more difficult than it has to be, because in all reality, all you're doing is making more than you're losing over an extended period of time. It's as simple as that. But we make it so much harder than it has to be. And a lot of it is due to external factors. It's outside noise that makes it seem like such a big thing, when in reality, it's literally the smallest part of your journey. Actually passing an account, earning your first payout, it is the smallest part of your journey. And like, let me raise this chair up a little bit. But yeah, like, it's the most simple thing. Once I stopped idolizing it, once I realized, like, once I passed my first challenge and I realized, like, oh wow, that wasn't too bad. Like, I did it. It came like clockwork now. I have tons of certificates from different firms of past challenges. And in reality, it doesn't mean anything. It's literally a piece of paper that says, okay, you passed this challenge. Now it's time for the hard part. Now it's time to actually earn a payout. And even the harder part, be consistent at it. It's something that I'm still in my journey with to this day. Now, I also want to talk about just the expectations behind it, that came from just, or that come with passing an account and passing, an evaluation. The expectations are, okay, now I'm about to earn payouts. I'm about to make all this money. Every day I got to print, da 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 da. And that's what has been kind of plaguing me in a way. And I want to give y'all some insight into what my thought process is and my reflection on what I have been learning just throughout the past few weeks and a lot of my mistakes that I've been making. So recently, I've been copy trading 5 Top Step XFA accounts. Now, this is probably like my 4th or 5th, maybe even more, like my 5th time actually trading 5 Top Step accounts. Every other time I blew them. I earned payouts, I blew them, whatever the case may be. And every time it's because of the idolization of it. I think I idolize it. I idolize the idea of making money every single day. And I've been failing to understand that I don't need to do that every day. I don't need to make X amount of dollars every day. It's me getting in my own way. It's me self-sabotaging. It's me being tied to the money And it goes along with the same thing, the same, you know, message from what I said prior, just about idolizing it, putting it on a pedestal, because at the end of the day, all I'm doing the same exact thing as I did to pass the challenges, the same exact thing I did to earn my first payout, same exact thing I know that I'm supposed to do over time, and that I will reap the rewards of that. Um, I have been so caught up in this idea and so caught up in idolizing. Oh, I'm gonna make those so much money now that I'm trading on 5 accounts, and oh, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. But in reality, you have to disconnect. I have to disconnect. You have to disconnect. Once you disconnect from the, just the whole idolization of the trading world and as a whole, you really see how simple it can be. You're going in, you're following your rules, you're in and out of the market. On to the next day. It's a day by day thing. It's a brick by brick, step by step. Lay a brick every day. Eventually, you will have that house, but you have to disconnect. You have to disattach from everything and just focus on trading. I have been connected to the money more recently. I have been just connected to the time that it's been taking, because this is probably the longest amount of time that I've been trading on any set of accounts. I'm like 2.5, 3 weeks in now on the accounts that I'm on right now. And that is the longest time I've ever traded on any set of evaluation accounts, which is crazy. Um, 3 weeks was my max actually. So now that I'm approaching that point, it's like, okay, once I get through this, what's next? I don't want to blow these accounts. I want to consistently trade them without losing them. And it's me having to disattach. And I want you to be able to do the same thing when it comes to whatever part of your journey that you're in. Whether you're trying to pass an account, whether you're trying to earn your first payout, if you're in a similar position as me to where you're now copy trading 5 accounts, so you're trying to just get to that point of consistency and really, get the ball rolling. All of this stuff applies. You just have to disattach, disconnect, zoom out. Um, because for me, I've just been so fixated. I've been so zoomed in, so tied to the money, so just tied to every day, and not really understanding that it is a long-term process. It is a very simple process at that. We make it so much harder than it has to be. I make it so much harder than it has to be on myself, like, which has been resulting in me giving back so much more money than I have to. Like this, for the first 2 weeks of the month, I'm up 7.7K across my 5 accounts. 7.7K as of July 11th, this Friday, which is, it sounds like, a decent amount of money. Cool, yeah, I'm gonna make over 5 figures this month. But in reality, I've given back so much money just due to my own errors and me being fixated with the dollar amount, me being tied to the day by day, me being too zoomed in. How long are we at? 8 minutes. I'm gonna actually make this a whole separate video because I want to really explain to y'all what I have been just kind of reflecting on myself and learning. I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna just end this right here actually because I want to break it down more in depth in a whole nother video. But I'm gonna talk about just what I've been going through, and why I'm not proud of my trading performance recently. But yeah, with that being said, though, if y'all do want to see that video, just leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. I think I am gonna bring that to y'all very soon, probably after this. Honestly, I probably just film it. But yeah, with that being said, though, I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all can really understand that. Just to wrap it all up, stop idolizing it. Take it off the pedestal. It is something simple. Look at it as simple as writing your name on a piece of paper. Everybody does it. There's thousands of people that do it. And if they can do it, there's no reason that you can't either. All you have to do is disconnect. Stop idolizing it, looking at it as something regular and simple. Because that is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say, though. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. I appreciate all y'all, the new support that we have been getting. We are about to hit 200 subscribers. We just hit 100 like a week ago, so it's super duper cool to see that we're growing at this rate. I appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace out.